No cześć, witam was w kolejnym odcinku ze Slay the Princess. Ostatnio mieliśmy ukończenie trzeciej pętli? Jakoś tak. Bo już raz ją zabiliśmy, to walczyliśmy kurwa z pojebanym demonem. Później mieliśmy wątek romantyczny. I teraz jakby takiego właśnie uratowania tej księżniczki wynieśliśmy jej po prostu jej głowę. Ostatnio. Dzisiaj? No zobaczmy.
To slay her.
Tak. W kierunku w ciszy, tak.
You make your warn, she will not ignore.
No już widzieliśmy multum razy.
The interior of the blade.
Tak. Weźmy ostrze
The blade from the table.
i wejdźmy do piwnicy.
The door to the basement. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's all, don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Dobra.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
Okej.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain. She's focused on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Dobra.
Step forward. Your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Dobra,
Then I'm not talking to you.
okej.
You stare at the princess. Squint. She squints back. The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you?
Tak, kurwa. 30 lat później. Dobra. O! Bijemy się na spojrzenia?
Squint even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting for...
Dobra.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing. We can still turn this around.
Ucieknij i zamknij ją w piwnicy, dokończ zadanie. No spróbujmy to dokończyć, no.
And the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
Okay.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
Okay.
Was fun.
The princess gasps. her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
Chyba znowu jest inaczej niż nawet za pierwszym razem, nie?
You don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okej. Przeciwniczka! Kurwa, co jest? Halo!
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Mam pytanie. Ile ta gra ma różnych kurwa ścieżek? Ja rozumiem, że może graficznie nie jest zbyt rozbudowana i tak dalej, nawet jest czarno-biała, ale ile ta gra musi mieć kurwa ścieżek? Gdzie każda opcja robi coś innego.
You're here to slay her.
Dobra.
I can assure you that you didn't slay. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you. That's fine.
Party.
If he can hear us, the only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning. That's the
Czyli ogólnie może wymienialiśmy się spojrzeniami.
go any further.
Znaczy wymienialiśmy się spojrzeniami. Sprawiło, że po prostu jesteśmy teraz przeciwnikami, tak?
She will cheat. Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her. Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an The princess will do and say, Crystal. Let's just get on with it.
Dobra, chodźmy dalej do chaty. Weźmy ten nóż. Jest lustro? Jest lustro.
It's tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine... The blade is...
Dobra. Weź ostrze.
You take the blade...
I wchodźmy do piwnicy.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Wy.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost good. Sounds like my kind of princess. Appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes, I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces. You look exactly the same.
All right, fine. What? You said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you. But that's all the more you don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die. You're joking, right? I'm just going to... Yeah, you better be joking. We can't win unless you...
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, what?
3 minuty.
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for...
No dobra, zaatakujmy.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult your... Here we go. Let's make this count. Oh, we'll make it count, all right. As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red. But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the base. You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact. She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs... She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action. Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, You push yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening. You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little room to maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation. Each impact... This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower... She's throwing us around like a ragdoll. I think overpowering her is a little out of the question.
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
The princess's arm shoots forward, her palm wrapping around your...
How disappointing.
She squeezes, the pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Dobra. Ucho igielne. No dobra, lecimy.
You're on a path in the wood. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there. Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive. We died because you didn't have enough of it. So what? You'd have us cower in a corner? No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive. Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what... It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin, see this through. It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason. We may have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't...
Dobra. Wszystkie odpowiedzi w chacie.
Find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. No last advice for us? No word? From what I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind. I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis. Catharsis is for when we're finished. For now, we need to...
Dobra.
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight, more of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an eye. The blade is your implement. You'll need it. See? We have even less space than before. We need space or she'll kill us. And the only space... Take it!
Dobra. Weźmy ostrze.
The blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world. Good. There's no overcoming her without it. We need every part of us to survive, and that steel claw is as much a part of us as any.
Okej. Podchodzimy do lustra.
Step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. All we see is a damn... It's a bit grimy. Why don't we wipe...
Rozbij je.
Your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. It swings open, scraping against the floor as it reveals the dim path ahead.
Nie wiem, czy ta dusza to nie jest jakby nasza osobowość.
Face. There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom, but it will require careful. The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess lives here, her voice, bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can...
Goad her. Rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistake.
That's not how this works. I'm all chained up, remember? How about you come down...
Those chains were nothing to her last time. And they'll be nothing to her this time. But we need to show ourselves first to make her boil over. Fine by me.
Okej.
Where to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon remember every crack and crevice will need to be faster than her. You turn to face what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness. Her face widens into a broad grin.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling! Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh, break your bones against my body. I want a real challenge.
Can't get that close. She'll kill us in the tight space, steel claw or not. Make her come to us, stand beyond her chains, and let her become frenzied. She'll break them. Then we run. I really don't like the sound of this. It's the only way we live.
Well,
Okej.
what are you waiting for? If we're gonna do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do. So go on, make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
Step forward, stopping just outside the reach of her chains. The princess scoffs.
Oh, you're up to something tricky, aren't you? You're teasing me with what I want, but I'm sick of waiting. I'm not going to let you give me another bad fight. I'm going to get what I want.
Bloody desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap. Run.
Okej.
Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance. As you near the top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her rabbit.
Anywhere you go, I will!
Good. You reach
Okay.
the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
What is the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same? Little bird, where...
We're almost there. Don't think about almost. We're there when we're there. And we'll take the fight with us. Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass. You glance back at the cabin as the princess, singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway. You are walking a dangerous path. If you waver once, it's all over. So
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me! Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head!
do it. Be swift, strike true, be where she's not. Let your body move you.
Dobra.
You leap
Ona chce walczyć.
bound towards the princess, keeping low.
Charging me head on? Brave!
Her body braces for impact, anticipating the clash. That's where you're both wrong. Left, now! As the princess strikes, your body swerves to the left. She overextends, stumbling as her balance shifts unexpectedly. Strike. Before you can finish the thought, you lash out, the blade slicing through her leg. She turns to swing again. Right. You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed into flesh. It's nothing. A scratch. Yes, it could be worse. And you managed to gift her another cut in return. I'll be we're actually gonna pull this off, aren't we? You just might. But don't let it get to your head. Not until it's over.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I've felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how it always needed to end. Both of us giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other to death.
The two of you engage in a devastating flurry of blows, each of you wounding the other again and again. She's stronger, but you're faster, and the deeper the both of you fall into your lethal dance, the more your edge shines over hers. She's slowing down, blood pouring from wounds, splattering at her feet, leaving her weak. More! Keep going! We can't stop now! You spy an opening, but this time she's waiting for you. She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms. You're slammed to the ground. Nothing! These blows are nothing to us! But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill you. She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
You've outplayed me, haven't you? Something feels wrong. Something.
And? Then what happened?
O! Zwal przeciwniczkę na korzystny teren, co?
She's gone. Where did she... And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. That thing reeks of... Screw the mirror. We just need to find the prince.
Okay. If you... I'd like to be somewhere nice.
Maybe there'll be a good fight there. Maybe we'll find her.
Dobra, podejdźmy do lustra. Jak teraz wyglądamy? No w sumie... No. Dobra, chodźmy do chaty. Jest. Demon.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there? We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something, but nothing cannot exist on its own.
Okej.
This one remembers a spark lost in time, and she would stop at nothing to reclaim it. She will make for a burning heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally remembered what she thought she'd lost.
Dobra.
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond? There's no need for you to know what you are going to do before you do it. If you find him, remember that I'll be waiting for you on the other side.
Okej.
If I did, I would already...
Dobra.
1.
O!
Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
Okej. Czyli jeszcze tylko jedno, żeby się dowiedzieć tutaj do końca.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Okej. Okej. Aż mam ochotę...
You're on a path,
Aż
and at the end
dosłownie mam ochotę przejść to jeszcze na kanale, nie? Nie, szczerze, tak mi się dobrze w tą grę gra, że naprawdę... Tak, wiem, że mam tutaj 2 zapisy, bo nagrywam 2 odcinki. No, dobra, mniejsza. Jeszcze będzie na pewno 1, może 2 odcinki. Spróbujemy tą uległość osiągnąć, żeby być jej niewolnikiem. Zobaczymy, jak to wyjdzie. A tymczasem dzięki wielkie za oglądanie, no i trzymajcie się. Do następnego. Cześć.